Ahun.
You too.
Now I've been showing, because I've been traveling Africa. So first I showed Egypt, then Hulatania, Tanzania, Ahun, Ethiopia.
Oh. With the West Gates.
Hey, can I film you?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you said this is the West Gate?
The West Gate, which you call it Smadinbury and Harari, also we call it Amari Shower Gate. And the Western Gate, which has an influence of Egyptian architects, also we call in Arabic Babul Nasri, which means Gate of Victory. So this gate it has a colorful market around and also very nice architect called Babul Nasri. We will enter through that way. This is, by the way, the wall which goes 3.5 kilometers around. So we have 5 original gates. So with 3.5 kilometer wall and around 5,000 houses in it, 82 mosques we have in the old town, and as well more than 100 tombs of very famous religious father, and 366 alleyways. We have a very narrow alleyways, which is easy to get lost without me. We're gonna see these dense houses and very narrow streets entering through the western gate.
Yes.
Shower gate of Asma ibn Bari.
Okay, cool. Go Bears. Get one little shot. But you say this is the Gebeya.
Yes, a colorful market.
Yeah.
Spicy and vegetable market.
Atakilt, Frafre. Frafre, Atakilt, Wedalu. Nick atom siga alphalegum. I don't eat very much meat.
You are a vegetarian.
Most of the time, like 70%. So this is a good time for me to visit Ethiopia because the Orthodox Christians fast 55 days. They say Hamsa Miskan.
Yes.
And then you said Ramadan is not now though, right?
Ramadan after almost in March 23.
That's
that means after 8 or 7.
Yeah, like almost 1 week.
Yeah.
On summit.
5 days.
That's true.
5 days.
So that's the gate you said we about to go through.
Yeah.
Alright, we can go. That's not your Ethiopian name, is it?
Yeah. One of our famous singers is Teddy Afro, you know?
Yeah.
But there is like Ethiopian name because it's a Greece name, but it means like gift of God. But one of our famous king was as a Chodros.
Yeah, I know Toedros.
Yeah.
I've had some people say, "Oh, you
Teddy.
look Shoruba, you look like Toedros."
Yeah. He is making sure his hair like this.
All right. And then there's another Teddy, famous Teddy in America, I know.
We have a street like this, 366 within the old town. So this old town is registered as a World Heritage Site in 2006.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, Harar get awarded for peace, solidarity, and tolerance in 2003. We call it City of Peace.
Yes.
City of Tolerance.
Yeah, I saw on the sign, I think, coming in. I saw that. I see what you mean. You will get lost in here.
Yeah, now I understand, yeah?
Gatonia.
Gabbarla.
So you lived here your whole life?
Yeah, born and grew. I'm from the Northern Gate.
I see.
Falana Gate. If someone is live within the world, you can ask him which gate you are. He might belong to the one of the gates.
Okay. He's from the northern gate.
Yeah.
In Chicago, I'm from the southern gate, man.
Oh.
I'm from the south side.
Oh, I'm from the north.
Is there a big difference, like from the north, south, east, west?
You'll see it now. Now we enter through the west gate.
Yes.
Later we go into the east and the north as well. So you can see it and decide. Then I don't know how big I call it and how big you call it. Not the same maybe.
Right.
Yeah? You come from Chicago. So you see how we turn around? That is the gate we enter.
Ah, that's
We call this street the Gahuga. Which means a wide street. Because it's wide from the others.
like Safi.
Safi. Safi. You see, now we're gonna see the traditional house of Harari.
I noticed the Muslim man with the orange hair. Yeah. I first saw that in Addis. I never saw that before I came here. I didn't know, and then maybe a few months ago in Chicago, I saw a man with the orange beard, so I stopped him and asked him. And he explained he's Muslim.
Look at the door.
Ah, yeah, it's beautiful.
So you pay 100 for visiting the house, okay?
Yes.
Salam. Well, with shoes, okay. Yeah, they didn't support that.
Sure, I can take it off.
You know, no. You can't.
Oh wow, it's beautiful Konzo.
Thank you so much.
Ah, minimizer.
Normally, minimalism is not bad. It means you know this,
I thought it was like you're welcome.
Yeah, but the very beautiful thing, you have to You have to say wow. If you use minimalism, it's not bad. It means. You have to understand that.
So wow is better.
It's a Harari cultural house.
Ethiopia مسلم.
American.
Maybe the Tanish Ethiopian.
تنش إثيوبيا.
Maybe.
I have sister in America.
You do? Sent.
And?
And the head. Yet, Arizona. It's Beton Mook with Arizona. Yeah.
Doctor Mark.
She's a doctor?
Yeah.
So it's why hopped home then. Yeah. She got money. She a doctor in America, man.
Yes, I'm not Doctor Mark.
Does she come back to visit?
Yeah, بيتي أختي. I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is the traditional house of Hararis. Harari, an ethnic called Harari or Adare owned such kind of beautiful decorative house. So they decorate their house from different types of baskets, plates, wooden bowl, and metal bowl as well.
Yeah.
So this house is in Harari language called to be Geigar. Geigar means Harari house. So Harari traditional house also has a 5-step platform sitting place. You can see here. That is a 5-step platform sitting place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each steps has their own name. For example, this one is calling to be Amir Nadaba, king sitting place, where the owner sits. Is in here. So strategically, this place is in front of the door, and also he beside his weapon a spear is beside him. We call
I
it
know
water
people.
morons.
Oh, shit, yes.
Water morons. So in the old days, if there is war or conflict, he can easily grab his spear and going out for war.
Okay.
So that is beside the owner's place. Water moron. And that one with the brown carpet is called to be Gidir Nadaba. Gidir Nadaba means a big sitting place, a place where religiously status to people will sit.
Okay.
Like sheikh, murids will sit there.
Yes.
And this one we call it Sutri Nadaba, which means a hidden sitting place. Mostly older people will sit there and read a Quranic book.
Yes.
And in here, Tit Nadaba, small sitting place.
Okay.
Youngsters.
The watat.
Watat will sit here.
Yes.
Okay? And in here, mother and kids, we call it Gabtier, behind the door, sitting place. And also, after 1886, Harari started to paint red their sitting place and their floor. This is why in 1886, where the last king of Harar, Amir Abdullahi, was fought with Menelik, and they lost around 700 youngsters on that battle. So to remember their bloodshed, they start to paint red in here. So this is the history. And also Hararis also have a place to put carpets on those wood. So that if there is a rolled carpet over there, it means we have a girl ready to get married. It's a sign.
That's it.
It's a sign.
I don't think I can see it in the light, man.
Yeah.
But he's saying right above the doors, like wooden pillars.
The doors, those woods are a place to put carpets.
And you say if
wrapped carpets.
if there's carpet, they have a daughter that needs to get married.
Yes.
Okay.
So mostly also those wood, if you count them, they are odd numbers, like 3, 5, 7, or 9, or 11, depending the size of the house. So that is to show that our world is not always fulfilled everything to you. So it's odd number they use, or you are not always comfortable. It's mean like there is some problems as well.
That's true. That's life, man. There's always some problem.
Yeah. So the other thing in here, you can see those 4 black jars or pots. They are like a traditional bank for putting money, jewelry, medicine, and seed for the next year. Yeah.
I have the same.
You have it?
Tamasasa. Well, not like this, but
we call it aflala.
Aflala.
And
Yes.
it's also as a cover ufa, or we call it aflal ufa. And in here is a honeymoon room in Harari Cultural House.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. During a wedding, the bride and groom will have their honeymoon here.
A honeymoon room.
Maybe there is no door here, maybe a curtain. And this is a storage.
Yes. So
and upstairs is like a bedroom.
I know some places, I don't know if it's here, but some places the tradition is like once they get married, after the honeymoon, they take the sheet and they put it outside.
The carpet?
No, the sheet from the alligator.
In Amhara, in the old days, that she's disverged.
Exactly.
Show,
Exactly. They still do that or no?
No, in Amharas.
I see. Yeah, some people told me like it's kind of old fashioned. Not everybody does that anymore. Okay.
Good.
And before we go, let me get the door. The door is beautiful too.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna close it, and
that's it.
from outside you can film it.
Okay. It reminds me of the doors in Zanzibar.
Yeah. Harari is very famous by carving.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So he said, meto.
200.
He said, hulet meto. He said, an meto.
Very rich.
No, your sister is very rich. Your head is very. I'm not a doctor. You know what I do, Masara? It's taxi.
Taxi.
Uber, Lyft. I'm
Driver.
not rich.
No doctor.
No, I have to.
Okay, no problem.
But no, I appreciate you. Better I'm a second nalo.
Okay, thank you so much.
That's she.
Two.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you
I'm a
so much.
second nalo.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, Khan.
Okay, love you.
So RAS. In some parts,
I got a good rate, you know. I told you how best I go out there. I lane, so they give me good rate. I don't get the airport rate. Yeah, I get my fee.
how much they give you?
It's around Metho. It depends. Depends on the bill, you know. It's Tilik, then it's Gabaleta. It's Tinish, then it's Yanes.
That.
What rate do you do?
So, normally, some small, I 50 or 100. So, I thought with in a bank rate.
Yeah, nah, I don't do it.
Or 60, 65 will be okay.
To black market rate.
Yeah.
So they do at least Samania, or I got it for like Zatena, Samit.
We'll see.
Yes.
Salam. Greet him so people will greet and reconcile in here.
Okay.
Reconciliation Street, pass through it, filming.
Okay, I see. Said this is a reconciliation street because it's so narrow. Said people will reconcile if they see each other here. I like that. So you have no choice. Either you reconcile or memtat. You know what I'm saying? Salam. I have yellow on with it. I wish I had some small, money for kids. Need some change.
Zor gelsin ya. Hava. Oye kadar şimdi. Benim karar alışın.
Makina Street.
So the museum here, you can only understand this. If we could, we can see from outside.
Teddy is a popular guy.
Yeah, everyone knows me. Because I always walk from west to north to south. And also, I have familiar people.
You're a traveling man.
Yeah. All kind of you see, when I basically go like this one. Okay. This is Arthur Rimbaud Center.
Oh, this is nice.
Arthur Rimbaud is a French poet. He who lived in Harar for 10 years and he arrived here in 1880s and lived for 10 years as a merchant. But he is a famous poet in France and he wrote a poem called Les Vatuives or The Drunken Boats.
Oh, yeah.
Sakara Markab. So that guy is very famous, also popular with the people and live in Harar.
Okay.
So also when he lived here, he was having his camera with him and took a lot of pictures of Harar. So those black and white galleries are displayed here in order to compare nowadays Harar with those photographs.
Okay.
And also it's a good place to see a view of Harar in 4 directions from this building. Normally, this house is belonging to the rich Indian merchant Jawaji Nazrali. And as you see, the architect is Indian, but there is assumption that Arthur Rimbaud lived around this area in one small room. That's why this place is selected to be his museum. And things which has relation with him is displayed in this museum and become an attraction in Harar as well.
And it's still open or it's closed?
It's closed because we are late. It's
It's
opened at 9 a.m. and closed at 12 noon and open also 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 5 it works.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's still very nice though.
Yeah.
So we say this is camel meat right here. And then this is the beef, the yabre siga.
So those guys, if they throw a meat for kite birds, you're gonna feed. And give them bagla real okay. 100 we will pay. So if you see this time, you are lucky. Because when it is cold, they will not be appear here. They need sun. Look.
See, a lot of them ready.
Okay, look. Okay, look how they.
They're gonna eat it out of his hand?
From front to you see it? You see it?
Nah, I ain't even see it.
Okay, but maybe I take you here and you can go there and he will put you on it. Go.
So I can see it?
Yeah. Stretches, man. Another one. Divalla. Divalla. You wanna put on your head?
Makan raw aja.